having your short rest, are you doing anything during that time?
I'm just done and resting.
Can I just smother John's character with a pillow?
No.
I mean, maybe you should have sent that in a tell.
I mean, yeah, seriously, man. Come on.
He's like, look, I had my other character sheet right here. I'm ready to play it.
Don't tell nobody. I didn't bring up two of them. This just sucks. All right. What role do I have to make to resist smothering?
Are you really trying to smother him right now, Gradius?
No.
Okay. I was gonna say,
Oh, nat 20 to smother.
Oh, he's dead. Next 15 rolls are cursed.
all right. If you guys aren't gonna do anything during your long rest, what's the watch order?
I mean, you know my watch order.
He's
Is
not
it-
watching shit.
Is it
There's only
Gally?
two.
Right, Gally? Are you just taking your trance and gonna?
Everybody watches while I trance, and then after that, I'm all game.
Everybody
Yeah,
has
he's
to
out
watch?
sneaking around.
Everybody has to watch, huh?
Yeah. So they can get aid, advantage, etc.
HIV,
Oh
herpes.
God.
We have one guy watching lore. You know how it goes.
All right. So who's taking first watch while Galadan is in his
Well,
trance?
I will take watch.
you can't watch anything. We have to watch you.
I like the effort. You get the A for effort.
Inspiration.
We're gonna give him an unplugged controller and say it's his turn.
Yeah. Ugh. All right. Gradius, you'll take first watch, and then Galandan after his trance will take the other two watches. So here's what happens. First watch passes without incident. Does everybody go to sleep?
I don't.
You don't? You're staying up?
I'm retarded, so it's okay.
I'll probably be up a little bit after I finish
All
trance.
right. Somebody roll a D100, please.
Oh, dear. Oh. Wow, that was ironically what?
That's really close together.
Yeah.
Should I average it and go for like 63?
Go with Wes's.
No, go with mine.
Oh my goodness. I kind
I'm
of like
the best.
I kind of like the 65.
Wait. 11.
All right, I'm going to look at all of them and then why don't you guys 4?
We roll a d4 and pick which one we want.
Oh no, I don't know. The one for 65 is so good.
Everybody roll a D4.
Okay.
Anyway.
Dave.
92. All right. All right, Galandan, on your watch. Did you light a fire?
No, we don't have any. There's no fire. There's no nothing.
All right, well then this isn't going to work with that encounter table because it says the fire dies out.
Oh no.
That's all it does.
We started a
what it
fire.
says.
We couldn't have an open flame beside Lore.
We didn't start the fire. Yeah.
You can't have an open flame around children.
I put the fire out.
All right, well, in that case,
So I'm the
Galandan,
encounter.
Gallandan, during your watch, so what are you doing on your watch? You patrolling the cathedral or?
Yeah, I mean, I'm in the dark here. I'm not going too much farther than, 30 feet away from everybody.
Okay. All right, so
Patrol the cathedral.
you're on patrol, and it's all quiet. And as you kind of make your rounds through here and head back towards the dais, a large piece of fruit falls on your head.
Jesus, what the fuck?
A large piece of fruit.
A large piece of fruit.
Is it a banana?
Look at the fruit.
You're gonna look at the fruit table.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Give me a couple dice rolls. Roll a d6, a d8, a d20, a d4.
What?
It's you'll see.
Okay.
All right, so that'll get us started. What did you roll? 3, 7, 7, and 1. All right, so this piece of fruit is it's normal size. It can be held in one hand but not concealed, so probably larger than you could fit your fingers around. It looks like it's a piece of fruit that would grow on a bush, and it's also kind of oblong in shape.
What
Banana.
color?
Roll another d4. I'm sorry. Yeah, roll a d4 and then. Geez, fruit tables are complicated. All right, it is a very light red.
I'll give it the lure, and then I'll look up and see where it could have fell from.
I eat it.
Do you eat it?
Yep.
That's what his character would do.
Okay. Roll a d20.
Yo, he just gave you what is it from One Piece, the gummy fruit or whatever.
I'm God now.
So you roll a d20. All right, a 5, and then I'm going to roll the rest.
All right. You roll them.
My God, I'm never using this again.
This is a very complicated table.
This is literally the worst system I've ever seen in my life. All right, 4 and 7. All right, so you bite into, oh, I'm sorry, you rolled a 5. So you bite into this fleshy piece of fruit, and the taste is extremely sour.
I don't care. I'm retarded.
And then, all right, so you're eating this thing, and you also have a burnt sensation in your mouth.
Same.
Same, you don't care.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Gallandan, you look up to find the source of the fruit, and you don't see any possible source for it. It seems like it just fell out of the sky.
Okay.
Other than that, the rest of your watch passes without incident. So you get hit with a strange piece of fruit in the head.
must have been from the gods or something.
All right, so the rest of the night passes without incident, and you guys awake in the morning.
Without incident, was there any pants weathers? Head
Any-
weathers?
I
Uh,
roll for initiative.
why do you roll for initiative? Just because
Yeah.
you wake up and suddenly feel the need to be ready.
Yeah.
It's like when somebody gets too high and they get paranoid.
Exactly.
Yo, chill, man. What you mean, chill, bro?
Yo, what are these two cars as a cop?
Yeah. Exactly.
All right, so I have the highest initiative, so that's okay.
He has the highest initiative for the day, unlike the rest of us.
Yep. You had to roll, losers.
What was it? 2 weeks he's like this?
No, I think it was longer than that.
Let me look.
I thought it was 2 weeks.
So I had my brain melted. I had my mind bursted.
All right, so you have a broken nose for 7 more days.
Okay, that's good. That's gonna clear up here.
Man, you look like shit now that I look at this. You have short-term madness, incapable of normal speech or spellcasting. You are also suffering from crippling doubt for the next 2 weeks, unless you get lesser restoration. And in addition to that, you're suffering from feeble-minded for 30 days, or you can get greater restoration.
Yeah. All right. So a psychopath.
You left King's Garden all full of hope and came back a bitter man.
Exactly.
That man has seen some shit. Oops. All right. So what are you doing? It's the morning. Are you guys leaving? Are you hanging out? What do you want to do in the church?
I already did what I want to do. I rolled for initiative.
I'm gonna see if my compadres will let me claim this for the Raven Queen.
I say Dur.
Thank you so much for role playing so well. It's so good.
It's so good. All I do is say Dur.
He reminds me a lot of that caveman I kidnapped in the frozen wastes.
Oof.
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 Poor Oof, man. He took a fucking spear right to the face.
I mean, that's what he gets for following Sir Kairos.
Damn, bro.
Walking dead guy.
Damn, bro. Why you gotta be like that? I mean, he has died like twice.
I remember how fun you guys' first meeting with him was. I mean, you guys were just destined to be best friends after you.
Kyle killed 2 of his friends, and we were like, shit, we can't let this guy go. He's gonna tell his people about us. So we just took him. We kidnapped him, which is pretty much
Adopted him.
how.
You
Yeah,
adopted him.
yeah. I was training him to fight. He's gonna be my squire, and then some Orogs found him, and he died.
All you guys had to do is go across the bridge. You didn't want to.
Yeah, I know.
You're
Thank
like,
you.
I'll hold the line. And I'm like, okay, you'll hold it with your dead body then, I guess.
You're not wrong. All right, so I'll just wait until they answer you.
Hmm?
Didn't
Oh.
you ask them a question?
Yeah, I did. John's the only one that listened to me. Thanks for
Yes.
listening, John.
You're anytime, man. I'm here for you.
I don't see a problem with you, worshiping the Raven Queen or whatever. I'd basically be looking over my spell book and getting ready for the day ahead.
Okay.
I went ahead, I guess during the long rest, I went ahead and prepared some new spells.
Okay.
So I'm just going to briefly glance over at my spell book to make sure that everything's ready and good to go.
Anybody else?
Just guess when we level it up, I just swapped out spells. However, Rangers do that.
Okay. All right. Do you want to go back to the world map?
Sure. I mean, are we ready to go off and find the bandit camp?
I'm gonna have an interesting addition to however we approach this with our party members' deteriorated condition.
That's a nice way.
You can use them as a decoy.
So now that the whole fruit thing's over, can you tell us what that was?
I think
Oh,
it was
yeah.
a more complicated loot table.
It's a piece of fruit. It just hit him on the head as he was walking.
Now he's super strong.
Can't say too much about it.
Like because there's stuff that's going to happen down the road, or just
I don't know.
because you don't know anything? I'm going
Was
to
it-
take it as Craig doesn't know anything.
Well, it could have been a bird. There were no trees around, or it could be something else.
Oh, I wasn't talking about like what dropped it. I was talking about like the fruit itself.
Oh, it's sour and leaves a burning sensation in your mouth. That's all you need to know. Maybe you can eat a piece of it sometime.
It must have been Big Red.
I was going to say maybe it was a tomato.
I don't know what those taste like.
You sure know the burning sensation though from
Yeah.
eating them.
Yeah. That's for damn sure.
Right. Well, I follow everyone else. I'm in no condition to make my own decisions in life.
All right, what is the order and who is navigating?
I think I will navigate.
Yeah, and I guess we're heading to the bandit hideout still, right?
Yep.
You do have a map that demarks the location, so you can have advantage on your survival checks for navigation.
There it goes.
E.
What do I roll?
Is anybody assisting with navigation?
Hey, you keep him away from that.
Holy shit.
I win.
Holy shit. All right, which roll are we using, guys?
It would have to be Dave's because though Laura knows exactly where we are somehow, he has no idea how to communicate to us.
But
You
what
know
we
how
don't
people
know,
go crazy. Sometimes they have like this clairvoyant,
it's
very lucid and very clear moment.
it's his greatest act of all time.
Yeah.
That's normally what happens right before they die. Though.
Yep. So my last act in D&D is rolling a D20 for Trent for survival.
Yeah, but you have no way to communicate with your party.
I just wave
Just
my
follow.
arms wildly in the air and start going northwest.
Are we using John's roll or are we using Dave's roll? All right. All right, Laura, with a 20.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You glance at the map and you point the party east of your position. This way.
Okay. I'm like the Hoy over there, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Wait, you guys are here.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing. Towards these mountains.
Okay. I'm gonna go in these mountains there.
Well, but you guys are over here.
I was right there next to Dave.
I'm over here.
This is the party icon.
Oh.
I thought I was the party
Oh
icon.
man, John's really lost his mind, huh?
I have no idea what's going on. I can't live anymore. All right. We go east of the party icon.
Okay.
Yeah,
Make it
for
easier
for
for
some reason,
everybody.
all of our characters are on him because the DM's too lazy to put them on his level.
Now we moved. How did I move? This is confusing.
This is the party icon. Who's the party? Who's the party icon? My God.
The Kleinhammer sign. I'm in the
Wait.
ocean.
Wait.
Oh, I'm in the ocean.
You're not in, this is the world map. You're not in the ocean. You're just over there.
Okay. All right, party icon, move east. There
I'm
we go.
swimming. I'm swimming the whole way to Stranglethorn Vale.
John's
job.
character just starts rambling on about running dead mines, and we're all
Yeah.
looking at him like he's crazy.
All right, I got to move
I'm-
you back because one of these hexes is 24 miles. All right, so you guys leave the cathedral and
Farming for shoobs.
and push your way eastward near the edge of the highlands and towards the mountains. And after a day's worth of travel through rolling hills and grassy plains, you come to a forest at the base of the mountain. And do you want to do a perception check for your owl, Saban?
Yes. I would.
Let me do that for you.
Dude, it seems like despite talking about you knowing the way to dead mines, it's like we're off to find the Defias bandits, right?
Dead mines.
Oh my God, I swear if there's a Dead Mines map, I'm going to swap out my other map.
Can we blink through the Dead Mines entrance and enter Emerald Dream? Or
No,
will we
no.
get will we get blamed by Blizzard?
Well, if you try to blink through the Dead Mines, you're going to suffer the wrath of Darren's bear.
Okay.
All right, so they do have Dead Mines maps, but they suck.
No one cares about Wailing Caverns, Dave.
Yeah, Wailing Cavern sucks. It's one of the worst. It's like the worst thing in the whole Barrens.
It's the longest run of a dungeon ever.
Dave's like, you motherfuckers. Don't you ever say anything about Wailing Caverns.
Oh, look, we're gonna go wake up a druid. What a dumb idea.
Yeah, just let them sleep, dude.
I will say that place is really good if you want to farm leatherworking, because literally you can skin everything. And also, that's why Hunter is the best, because You don't even have to be close. You can just be far away and shoot your people.
That's the most intelligent thing I've ever heard.
Like the mobs.
I know.
Sorry, I just hit my weed vape. My bad.
You just hit it, or it was about 15 minutes ago?
Yeah. That's a retro everything that happened 15 minutes ago.
Yikes. Well, geez, now I'm afraid to talk.
You're good, dude.
So, you,
Not as bad
took-
as Hannah's yet, though.
dude, I hit her vape pen at the Ren Fair, and that shit was insane. I had to sit down. I could not walk. All right. So, Savik, do you want to use this 8 or do you want to use Lore's 15?
Hey, Lore seems to know where to go.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
All right, Lore. So you approach the edge of the forest, and let me get a map here. I'm gonna have to reuse this guy.
Okay.
I'll get your tokens from the other map, so you don't have to update your health or anything.
We should all be at full health because we're just long
Yeah,
rest.
fully rest.
Yeah, I said I would get your tokens. Maybe one day Darren will join this campaign.
Who?
Darren?
Who?
Yeah, exactly. Rudo, never heard of him.
I mean, since I joined, he hasn't been here, so I think he's a fictional character.
He could be. He's an NPC.
Huh?
All right, so you guys are like up here.
Okay.
Can everybody see?
Yeah.
Whoops.
Oh man, this map's tiny.
It's not tiny. It's proportional, John.
That's what she said. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna go east-ish, southeast-ish.
All right, give me 1 second. So you approach the edge of the forest.
I want to walk in the woods with a little bit of stealthy thing going on.
Yeah?
Do no such thing.
All right, go ahead. You can start walking in the woods.
Okay, in the woods.
Let me look at your passive perception. It's 14,
18.
18. Your passive perception is 18.
That's insane.
Your passive perception is 18.
Right now it is.
Oh.
Because in the forest.
All right, so you enter into the forest. Huh? Savik, your owl circles overhead and comes flying back down an arm and seems spooked a little bit. And Laura, as you walk near the forest, you kind of halt in your step and hold up your hand. Something
I mumble.
makes the hairs, you're not sure, but something makes the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. And Galandan, you walk into the woods and you hear the sound of battle close by.
Battle.
Yeah, your elf ears can pick up the sound of a battle. And it sounds like it's heading this way.
How far do you think maybe I could what direction and how far roughly? Or should I listen? Should I actively listen to find out those things?
Yeah, you could listen.
Okay.
All right, so it's actually coming from behind you on the other side of the road.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and start moving then.
I can give the party a signal.
Sure.
We have a maybe something I taught them. I have thieves cant as one of my, I guess, languages. So
Yeah,
maybe there's like a signal I can give them.
I'm thinking you can have like 30 seconds. Like not 30 seconds in real time, but you know.
Like a bird call.
Yeah.
I'll do a parrot. That way they know, you
Isn't
know.
that just talking normally?
Yeah, exactly. I heard something. So yeah, they did, I guess.
I must not stay where I am because I don't really understand everyone, so that's fine.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything?
Yeah, I'm going to head off into the woods a little bit.
Okay. All right,
I'd
so
like to creep closer if possible.
what's that?
I said, I wanted to like move towards it or get a view of it. The battle.
All right. Give me 1 second. All right. So are you climbing up a tree or something, or you're just gonna try and creep closer?
Just creep closer.
All right. All right. So sorry, I need 1 second to look at this table.
Is it a nice table?
Yes, it has a little bit of everything on it.
Is it marble?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Sorry, boys. I just need 1 second. Okay. All right. So I'm sorry for the delay. Here's what happens. You creep a little bit closer, Gallandan, and you can hear the sound of this battle rapidly rushing towards you. And come flying out of the woods about halfway above the canopy of the tree is a creature with red feathered wings, and pristine blue armor carrying a long spear. And it's fighting with another creature, green scaly creature.
Like an Arakoa fighting a lizard folk.
Yeah, so if you're familiar with what an Arakoa is, that's what you would recognize this as an Arakoa warrior.
Is it fighting a beast or is it fighting a something humanoid?
It looks like it's fighting a small drake.
A drake. Okay, so it's
Yeah.
some kind of.
Perhaps a wormling. As a ranger, you might recognize it as a wormling.
Yeah. Okay. Is it going well? Is it
Yeah.
one party?
What's that?
Is it going well for a party? Yeah. Does somebody look like they're winning?
Yeah. So the Erico is trying to gain the upper hand on this wormling, but it's kind of darting around quicker than what he's able to stab it with his polearm.
Oh, okay.
So they're just kind of flying through the air, having this aerial battle.
Well, which I guess shoot the drake and see what this guy's about.
Okay, you want to take a shot at the drake?
Maybe we could make a friend. Yeah, I fire at the drake.
Okay, roll with advantage. Hit.
Is this guy considered like an ally?
You're not sure yet.
Okay, but if I sneak attack just at range, wait, I have advantage on it, so I get sneak attacked, I think.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
$26 damage. Holy. Oh no. Okay, no.
16.
16. My bad. All right, nice. All right, so your arrow arcs through the trees and strikes the wormling. Where are you trying to shoot this thing?
Maybe through the wings or something, taking the ground.
All right, so so your arrow arcs through the trees and strikes the wormling through the flap of its wing, and it kind of freezes in the air and then begins to spiral down to the ground. Lore, are you there?
See, I say,
I sent you a tail.
oops. So I strike him down for 11 damage.
Did you roll your attack roll?
I didn't. Wait, I'm sorry, roll that real quick. Roll the...
I don't know if you know this, Craig, but Laura gets advantages on all attacks.
Oh yeah, why is that?
I rolled
Because you're naturally caught off guard when you see somebody that's retarded. You're not just like in a defensive stance. You're not thinking this guy's gonna punch me in the face? You're like, I hope he doesn't hurt himself.
Christ.
I'll allow it for whatever it's worth.
Fuck.
All right, so the Aarakocra, so your arrow strikes the wormling in its wing, and the Arakoa kind of arcs up, takes his polearm in both hands, and as the wormling is falling to the ground, drives his weapon into its corpse. The creature screams quick and then quickly goes silent. And the Arakoa rips the polearm from its body and flicks the blood away.
I say, yo, what's up?
Dude, this guy's just in the middle of farming honor kills right now.
I want all the honor kills.
He's
just
not
patting
even
his
playing
stat.
the objective.
No one plays the objective, dude.
I forget what it is, if it's kill shot or kill bite. I guess I'll come out and see what this guy is about. Hi, diddly ho there, neighbor.
I say, hi, diddly ho. But like half my face is covered up with a hat.
That's what you think you say.
All right, you see a fully clad, armored knight in dragoon armor. It's light blue. His red feathers are sticking out from his armor, giving him the ability to fly.
That sounds OP. Well, I guess we'll see. Did there like a pesky wyvern problem here? What do we got? Is it like the exterminator?
Just
Did he get
mentally
under someone's
retards.
house?
We have to get retards in control here. I see Lordai, and I'm like, what's his problem?
He ate too many crayons. He just thought they were different flavors because they were different colors, but we tried to tell him no.
Did any of you try to stop him, or you just kind of let him go with it?
We just let him
I
go
look
with
at the
it.
others.
So far, he's been able to. We let him go with it. So far, he's been 100% with navigation checks.
Where he go?
Oh God! All right. Well, who am I to judge? Let him carry on his navigation checks.
Everybody has a special skill.
Exactly. We're not.
All right, I'm gonna ask for your license and registration. I mean, what's your name there, sir?
My name is Kane Highwind.
And what you doing other than
just
fighting
chilling.
Drake?
Just fighting Drake. Mind my own business. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Is it a hobby and a pastime?
It's more of a pastime than it was a hobby, I would say. I was a soldier in the King's Army before I decided to leave.
So you had like a differences of opinion, I take it.
Yeah, I'd say he's an idiot. I think I could rule a kingdom better than he could.
I agree and say so could I.
Oh.
Well, I like how this guy thinks.
You said you think the king's an idiot?
Yes.
Damn.
I mean, most kings aren't normally intelligent and also inbred, so.
We're going to get along just fine.
They also just raise their taxes to fight their wars over women that don't want to sleep with them anyway.
Those damn Ukrainians.
Oh my goodness.
You don't need to be your own sovereign country.
Humans are okay-ish. You would know as an elf that the wood elves have not always got on well in Aurolis.
I'm a bird. No one cares about me.
I'm sorry, I was talking to Galandan.
That's okay.
You have to tell me a little bit more about where you're from and all that.
Oh wait, is this John's new character or is this still lore?
No, that's my new character. Lore's in a mental asylum.
Not yet.
Oh, we dropped him off already.
No,
No, not yet.
he's got to tag along. But the good news is now you have somebody to watch your horses.
Lore's still in the middle of the road. He doesn't even know anything happened.
I would be concerned letting him watch horses because I feel like the horses have a higher IQ.
They tricked him. He played poker with them, and they won.
They beat him for extra feed bags.
Yeah.
We're gonna come back. Our horses are gonna be overweight, lackadaisical.
That's the best flavor of Doritos, Dave.
All right. Kane Highwind. So what are you guys doing with Kane Highwind here?
Well, we'll tell them what we're up to, and invite to party.
Big,
You gonna send him a tail?
be a big tentative me. Yes.
Slash invite.
Slash invite. Caret, left caret, right caret, target, parentheses, percent sign T.
We need one more signature for our guild.
Will you give me 20 gold?
Yeah, I don't got that much money. I owe all my money to
Scam.
Radius for a little while.
Yeah, Gradius got him that sweet ass mount.
He said you can pay in sexual favors.
No.
I slapped the DM.
Kyle calls and he's like, "What are you doing right now?" "I'm coming over." Comes over, slaps, and says nothing else and walks away.
16 to slap the DM.
I feel like that would hit with my armor class in real. Definitely.
Well, you have like a 12.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Like negative weight.
Dude, I gained 17 pounds.
Good.
I don't know what to say. Good job, Greg. Good job, Greg.
Thanks, buddy.
Your doctor's probably like, that's a healthy weight for you.
Good job, Craig. You weigh 17 pounds now.
I guess.
All right. Well, I join the party, and Lore is just in the middle of the road, kind of being Lore. I'm gonna go pee.
All right, gather. Stack on me for AoE.
AoE movement.
Yeah. And heals. Shaman heals.
You don't cast heals. I've been in a battleground with you.
Dude, that guy told me to get brain cancer.
I mean, in his defense, you were a disciplined priest. That wasn't healing.
Dude, I don't have to heal. It's whatever I want to do. I can't believe
Other damage spells.
bro, I can't believe you would defend what that dude said.
Nah, I'm just trying to get under your skin. Though, you were just throwing that penance around like it was nothing.
Dude, you know what?
Except for your allies.
Dude, Disc Priest does surprisingly good damage. Like the DPS is very good. And people are like, heal. And I was like, no, bro. Sometimes you just gotta pad those stats.
You should just reply, busy. I'm casting smite.
Dude,
Busy.
Kyle
The
rolled
player
a
you're trying to reach is not available.
Dude, Kyle rolled a priest as well. Kyle rolled a priest as well, and we get into battlegrounds, and he's like, "Hey, one of us, what did you say? One of us will heal you."
One of us will heal you, the other will not. Good luck.
And then the game started. And we had this. We'd roll around in the same armor set, so unless you were up close to us, you couldn't tell who was who. It was great. It was awesome.
Holy shit.
So yeah,
Oh man, we got heals. Yeah, we do.
yeah, you got heals all right.
Dude, I mean, it's just like being a Tauren shaman when you onk. Do you cast a heal or do you get off that frost shock to get the killing blow?
You already know the answer.
It's the frost shock.
Shock bus.
I don't understand. I would nuke and heal. Nuke and heal.
Macros for the win.
Well, I guess we are back on the world map.
Yeah, so you're at the edge of the forest, near the base of the mountain. So
I want to go through the forest.
you want to go into the forest?
Oh yeah.
All right, you have some daylight left in the day. You could start moving into the forest, probably up to the base of the.
Did we pass these on the way here? Were these like posts or something?
Yeah, these are garrisons, border watch.
And okay, so we would know about that. Okay.
Yeah, because you guys, well, I don't know, unless you joined the party like about here. I had y'all traveling on the Gold Road from Temoria, headed to Kingsgarten, because that seemed like the most logical thing.
Yeah.
If you wanted to arrive by different means, that's fine, but you end up on the Gold Road somehow.
I'm good.
Okay. All right, so you enter the forest.
Yep. I didn't even ask the party if they wanted to get on the forest. I just said, let's go. Is this still the same day, or are we doing all that stuff?
So your one hex of movement for today puts you,
In the middle of the lake.
no.
We fucked up. We done fucked up.
Puts you, you glitched out the game. Congratulations. You're falling through the world.
I grab a plate and glitch back through the map.
All right, so yeah, it puts you at the entrance to the forest, close to the base of the mountain. So, what do you want to do? Do you want to push through the forest and up the mountain?
Yeah, if possible, I would like to cast my new spell.
Okay. Hey, Kane Harwin, did you get your survey done?
Not quite yet. I'm still working on
No worries, man. Just send it whenever.
it. Okay.
You guys got a survey?
You got one too.
I don't
This for your
recall this.
treatment at Giant.
Well, it started with not being able to get there.
Wait, let me light my dark forest candle.
You're gonna light the candle?
Yeah, I have a candle.
Yeah, it is. Do you remember what it does? When you light it, it counts as an evocation spell. It's one action to create or destroy ambient shadow.
I mean, in real life, I have a candle. But thanks. I have a candle called Dark Forest Candle.
Oh wait, you meant you're actually lighting a candle in your house?
Yeah, listen.
Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Well, you guys did get that black candle in the last session.
Listen, I'm glad I took up 15 minutes of game time over the candle. I have a candle called Dark Forest.
Nice,
Yeah, let's give it to me.
nice.
Last year.
Yeah, I have my two downstairs. I keep wanting to light them, but I also just like to open them up and spell them.
Yeah.
Good. I'm just like,
Anyway. Yeah, through the forest we go. I'm gonna like forage and all that stuff, hunt or whatever. No. I should probably navigate. Wait, we're still on the same day, right?
yeah,
Okay.
but you'd have to push through the night if you wanted to reach the base of the mountain.
No, but I want to cast a spell while I enter the forest.
Okay, what spell?
It's called Detect Poison and Disease.
Okay,
Concentration 10 minutes. So, or maybe I'll do this when we set up camp or whatever, but I would like to detect the presence and locations of poisons.
like creatures that are poisonous?
I can detect creatures. Well, I can also detect diseases, but locations of poisons, poisonous creatures. So I would say like hemlocks, poisonous creatures like those toads. You can identify the kind of poisonous creature, or disease in each case. So kind of just want to look and see what's around, if anything, if there's any poisonous stuff going around.
Okay, give me a second. twice. 13 and 56. Okay. Oh shit. All right, here's the first thing you find. You find some Daphne berries. They are fatal if ingested. They're white berries. They grow on these bushes.
Give them to Lore.
Oh my god.
Lore starts eating all the berries.
I ate weird berries in woods.
Okay, and then the other thing you find are some wild cherries.
Play that country music, my boy.
The cherries don't seem like they would be poisonous, but you know that if you ingest their pits, that can release cyanide, and also the twigs from a cherry tree can be poisonous.
Okay. Berries are white, right?
Yeah, the berries are white.
I mean, yeah, the first ones are.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just typing those in there for my own notes. And roll 2d6, and I'll tell you how many you can get. Are you trying to gather?
I'm just gonna put them in I guess, a burlap bag or something.
Okay. Yeah, if you have something to hold them in, I wouldn't put them with your regular food, though.
No, I got a bunch of bags when I left town. Oh, individual D6s or
Yeah, please. Can you roll 2?
there you go. Oh, that's a +1. Sorry.
That's okay. All right, so 2 of the Daphne berries and 3 of the wild cherries.
Okay.
Good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Cool. All right, anybody else doing anything while Gallandan forages as you push your way towards the mountain?
No.
Going once, going twice. All right, so you push through the night, a couple hours, and make your way towards the base of the mountain. Eventually, start heading up the slopes. Why don't you guys give me some perception checks? Wait, is your passive still 18, Gallandan, because you're in the forest?
It's always 18, so yeah.
It's always 18?
Yep.
Always when you're in the forest, or just always is 18?
Always, every time, everywhere.
How is it that high?
How is yours that low?
I'm the DM, son.
Yeah, that's the surprising part.
Since I learned how to play. You want to?
Oh, yeah. No, I got it.
I can make it
I got
down.
it. No, sorry, I just had to look up how you calculate it again. I'm sorry. You're good.
I was calculating it wrong last game.
No worries. I had 14 in the spreadsheet
Yeah.
originally, so that's
I
why I
screwed
was
it up.
questioning. So no, you're good. I just like I said, I had the 14 down there, and I was just wondering.
I got
So
educated on that last game.
all right. So with your 18, you're able to kind of pick the path up the mountain there as the path kind of slopes upwards. And after a little while, you come to the mouth of a cave. Following the map up the mountain, you're able to find your way towards the mouth of a cave. It looks kind of like this.
There's a cave. the Jarrow Mountains.
I think that's from Morrowind. Oh no, it's from Skyrim. I'm just trying to find a piece of artwork. Wish. It looks kind of like that, but it's nighttime.
Thinking this is just a random cave, or are we thinking it's more like ye old bandit hideout place?
Who are you asking?
Anybody?
Could I first make a history check on this particular cave and then make an investigation check on the map?
Sure.
All right. Let's see here. Ooh, 26 to history.
I know everything there is to know.
All right, go ahead and roll your investigation check too. So I
Okay.
can just do it all at once. Damn, nice rolls. All right, so with a 26, you can discern the history of this cave. Given its proximity to the nearby fortress here, this cave was once a mine, and I think it's a iron mine. Yeah. It was an iron mine that's since been depleted and abandoned. And in the days of old, Arendar would farm, farm, like it's WoW. They would go in and mine the ore from the iron mine. Yeah, so it's an old, decrepit mine.
Sounding really familiar.
Why? What's it sound like?
DM, decrepit mine.
Oh yeah. And then to look at your map with your investigation check of a 25, it looks like you're close. This could be the or this could be the bandit hideout, but the markings on the map don't quite. It's not an exact match for where you need to be. So this
Okay.
could be the spot, or it could be a little bit further south.
Yeah, I thought it was somewhere south. Is there any tracks going in here?
Do you want to roll? Give me a roll of some sort. Oh well, I guess with your passive, you'd be able to spot the tracks.
Survival would be more. I can spot them, but survival would probably.
Yeah. Do you want to? Yeah. I'm just trying to keep everybody involved. Sounds good, Kyle. $24. Okay, so you're looking for tracks, and kind of wander around the mouth of the cave, and you find some tracks that look to be just a couple days old.
And do they have a particular couple days? Can we tell like the size or the shape of the tracks?
Sure.
Should I roll another investigation check?
Yeah, on the tracks?
Yeah.
Sure, go ahead.
All right. Does anyone want to help me?
Aid.
All right.
Lore will help you.
All right. He's the best roller out of the entire group.
Ironic that you say that then.
18.
Anyone else? All right. Kane will help you too. Investigation, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you're assisting, it just gives him advantage.
Yeah. No, my...
All right, so here's what you can discern, Galandan. They look to be boot tracks of some sort, although there's multiple sets of them. There's will look to be 3 or 4 sets of boot tracks leading to and from the entrance of the mine shaft. 3 are relatively light, haven't really their gait hadn't really settled into the soil, but the 4th set of tracks is heavy. And whoever made those tracks, whoever made those tracks has a gait that favors their right leg heavily. Save it when you glance down at the tracks and take a look. They look to be somewhat humanoid,
Okay.
as if they were made by one of the humanoid races. Almost boot tracks.
Be just a random orcs, or it could be a. I wonder how many bandits that dude had. It seemed like that would fit the bill for that or not. What if he was just bluffing the whole time, and in the whole bandit camp thing was just like 3 dudes in a cave?
Only one way to find out.
But what would they call the Adventurers Guild? I
Yeah.
think if it was 3 dudes in a cave, they might be a little lower on the list of priorities. The way they were
I'll tell
about
you
it.
that the guards that were with you at the wagon on the Gold Road, they said that Blackjack's gang had been harassing the area for months. So just take that for whatever it's worth.
I'm feeling like it's not them, but I'll tell you what I could do. I could, since it's dark does it look dark in there?
Yeah.
I could just creep around, and if I see anything, I could, I don't know, go from there. Maybe all could scout with me or something in there, but, who's this? Not Pot. Oh my God, he's so heavy. He weighs like 10 burritos.
10 burritos.
Yeah, 10 of them. He eats other cats' food, doesn't he? That's okay.
That's just survival of the fittest.
Survival of the fattest.
Yeah.
What are you guys thinking? You guys want to explore this? My gut tells me it's not the bandits.
Yeah. If you want to take
Um,
if you want to poke inside and take a look around, then you're more than welcome to go do that.
I could probably, what do you call it? Like clear it without, I think I'm pretty confident I could clear it without being seen.
Are you confident?
Oh yeah.
Um,
I'm playing an elf.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, if Dave wants to do it alone, then he can do it alone. But
I don't want to take up a lot of time, but I do want to just maybe poke around in there.
Yeah, just
right,
poke
let's
your
poke
head in
around.
and see what. Yeah, poke your head in and see what's going on.
Give me 1 second.
You could just do theater of the mind. We don't have if you're looking for a map.
No, I have one. I'm just trying to locate it.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I don't have anything going on, I get on here and upload maps for later, and then I'm like, I have too many of them.
Oh, I have another question I forgot to ask about last game.
Yeah, go ahead.
You said we found a padlock. Was it just a regular padlock?
Give me a second, and I will answer you.
Or was it like a lockbox?
It was a Polly Pocket.
It is a. It was a padlock that smelled of sulfur. So just a padlock, not a lockbox.
Smelly padlock. Okay.
So your gym equipment.
I'm keeping that.
You're keeping the padlock?
Oh yeah, I have that.
Oh, hey, don't forget, you guys have a traveling companion. David, is that guy in your bag?
Oh, the skeleton
Gardos.
head.
Yeah, he'd be in my bag.
Garters?
What if we put him on Lore's head and just have him control it, tell him what to do?
That's yeah.
I mean, we've had weirder ideas work.
He really wants you guys to hook him up with a new body.
Meet his mommy. We've all played Chrono Cross.
All right, I'm putting everybody on the side of the map if you decide to go in with Bubby.
Yeah, I'll go in the entrance.
I
All right,
to just do a
Gilligan.
quick sweep. Sorry, to sort of see what's in here and what's not. So think speed run, but just don't.
Okay. All right, so you go up the stairs and enter stealthily into.
Wailing
abandoned-
Caverns.
No.
You can ever. There's no speed runs.
So you enter into the abandoned mine, and for the most part, it's dark. I know you have dark vision, so you would be able to see a little bit further here.
90 feet.
That's probably all the further you'd be able to see from where you are.
I don't see anything.
But you want me to roll stealth or perception, and then
Hey man, only stealth if you want to stealth.
yeah, I want to stealth. I thought I was just kind of waiting for you to call the rolls, but I'll do
Okay,
it.
no, sorry. What do you want to do?
Stealth and be actively stealth and actively looking around.
Okay, go ahead.
That's for stealth.
26. Nice.
Perception.
$22. All right, so the cavern, the mine is dark when you first enter. But as you strain to listen, you can hear some mumbling in the distance and a distant sound of hammering.
I think dwarves.
All right.
Move closer.
Yeah, Lore will take the sound of murmuring to him as like a call to him, so he'll move forward.
Well, I try to reach out to stop him, but I guess he runs past through me. I can't break stealth.
He's on his own. No, don't break stealth, dude.
All right, Laura.
So, I mean, he's mentally handicapped, but he'll roll a perception check.
The chamber widens up a little bit as you begin running downwards. Deeper, I guess. No.
It gets a 9.
With a 9, you can't really hear much of anything from where you are.
Okay.
Looking down here, don't see any, can't see farther.
Now, you can see at the end of this hallway, the chamber opens up, and also there is a slight source of light coming from this direction.
That looks like bad news. What's in this pile? Anything? Random
A
loot tables.
windstorm.
Wow, that's
Give me a second. I'm going to pull up my random loot table.
aren't those handy?
To do a investigation check to see if you can find anything.
Should glue. If you had a DM screen, I think by now it's like random loot table, random berries, random.
Random vegetables.
Random fruit.
I am prepared.
That's why it's nice to have the internet, because I can just favorite all these things in my D&D folder on my browser. Open them up when it's game time.
Oh, I know where that is.
All right. Roll 3D100.
Okay.
$55, $85, and $73.
That's more than me.
All right, so you look in that giant barrel. Here's what you find a couple bottles of wine.
Ooh. I'm gonna lift it.
The bottles of wine.
Oh yeah.
All right, there are 4 of them.
What else is there?
I'm getting there.
Oh, sorry.
You're good. A couple of lanterns and some containers of leaky oil. So 2 lanterns and 3 jugs of leaking oil.
Leaking oil.
Yeah.
Oh,
I cast Agony on that.
85. You find some scrap pieces of copper and some what looks to be like old brass parts. I should clarify, like refined copper, like for blacksmithing.
Oh, it's just built. Okay, just the wine, and then I'm gonna go farther down here to see if I can. Where's the light? Did the light start shining through here?
Yeah. So faintly from the other end of the hall, there's a dim light, dim orange glow of light.
Lore
Okay.
follows Dave because he is a trusted companion.
I think it's humanoids of some kind. I'm gonna just kind of creep until I see something or somebody, and slowly kind of like make my way around the wall and peek around very quietly.
Do I need to make a stealth check for this since I'm following him?
I don't know. Do you?
You're the DM.
Do you want to be stealth, or do you want to just?
I mean, I want to follow Dave, but I figure like there's 2 people following. There's a person following him, so.
Well, if you want to be stealth, roll a stealth check, and if not, since Lore is kind of stupid right now, maybe he would just walk along.
All right, so tag along. I'm following Dave.
He's calming. Like an apprentice.
All right.
What do we got down here if I peek around real quick?
So you poke your head around the corner, and here's what you see.
And for reference, I can. Oh boy.
So in this room, you see a couple heavily armed men having a conversation, and they're speaking to someone from this direction. They're wearing brigandine leather armor and could be carrying of some sort, steel weapons, perhaps good quality iron. And if you listen, perhaps you could pick up some of their conversation.
Let's see that.
Okay. All right. So there are multiple voices in this room, but you can only see 2 men. So you see 2 men here, and then there's 2 voices against this side wall here. Someone speaking with authority sounds like they're giving a production report, talking about how the shipment is nearly complete and we'll be out of here in 2 days or less.
The ship, you say?
The shipment.
The ship, huh?
I don't know.
Mr. Smite gonna come out.
I don't know.
You there, check out that noise.
Okay. So, can I discern? Well, I guess are they just regular dudes, humans?
What do you mean?
Are they human?
The two that you can see look like they're human.
Okay. A shipment, and they're gonna leave here in 2 days. Uh, somebody want to just? I don't know what to do here.
Laura runs out in front of everyone.
The wild card.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're doing shady stuff or it's just.
All right. Well, here,
You know
I'll
what we
settle this
should
for
do?
you. Laura runs out in front of everyone.
Well, hold on, Leroy. Are you
Okay.
sure?
No, I mean, I guess not. You guys
can
are
run out
playing it safe. I mean, I'm just role playing as Laura right now.
I think the ultimate role play for Laura, though, would be to just randomly roll everything. And because like he can't make decisions and stuff, like literally just let fate decide what he does.
Yeah. I mean, he's basically like a dummy.
He's Jeff Daniels in Dumb and Dumber.
Exactly.
All right,
He
if you
didn't make
want,
that much money.
if you want to run out there, you certainly can.
No, I'll do it. Kyle said. What Kyle said made sense.
You can Leroy Jenkins this shit, but you don't know what's around that.
Well, he's
I'm
not going to feel any pain.
This will be as fake as YouTube can be.
I don't look out anymore and see more. Like in this direction.
See more butts. Haha. Just kidding. Sorry. So it looks like the cavern ends over here and wraps around. There's another source of light coming from this direction.
This direction.
So the conversation continues while you're both there waiting. One of the men says, "Thank the gods! I can't wait to be out of here." And the other says, "It'll do me good to get back home. As long as the crown doesn't." Well, then the man they're speaking to says, "As long as the crown isn't any wiser of our operation here, we should be home free without issue."
Laura jumps out. Stop in the name of the crown.
Yeah.
Crown agent lore. Maybe you're just so mad now that you think you're like
I'm the
kitty
king.
watch or whatever. Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, sorry. So I guess we can infer that they're doing illegal activity, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's immoral activity, although there is an overlap. So
There is. Like doing marijuana is an illegal activity, but is it morally wrong?
No.
I mean, it's all depending on the state that you live in, Kyle.
Well, PA is one of those states. It's decriminalized in Florida, though. Everybody needs a buddy.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
Heard
it's
that.
Florida. Everyone needs something in Florida.
Oh, I mean, it's just meth.
They're just mad.
Bath salts.
Have you ever wanted to stay up for 48 hours, then try to eat your neighbor? Try bath salts.
Maybe next week I will.
Not even once, bro.
Kyle, I'll get your number after this.
I've been thinking. I think I'll try it.
All right, Laura's gonna move a little bit ahead of Mr. Stealthy Elf. Right above me, yeah.
All right, Laura. Trying to peer around the corner or anything?
Yeah, do a little pokeroo.
You pervert.
Yeah.
All right, so here's what you see. So you poke your head around the corner and you see another man here. Whoops, that's not the right dude. This dude's.
Ooh. Sneaky, sneaky.
And closer towards, there's a doorway back here next to this torch. But you see a much larger, imposing figure with green skin. He looks like he might be a half orc. And he's holding like a long pole axe.
Okay.
And seems like he might be doing the talk.
Do I need do I need like a stealth check or anything like that, or?
Do you want to be stealth?
I mean, yeah.
Probably should.
All right, let's check. So roll flat d20s because his stats are F barred.
All right. Got it.
And Kane hasn't heard anything from his ally, so he's gonna kind of like slightly move up a little bit just because it's so quiet.
Okay. Do you have dark vision or anything?
No, he does not have dark vision.
Okay, it's pretty fucking dark in here. Just letting you know.
Okay. All right. Wait, does he? No, he does not. He does not have dark vision. That's why that's one of my items on my wish list. I need to give you a wish list.
Eric Okra have a design flaw confirmed. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, nerf,
Nerf him.
banned. The only race that doesn't have dark vision.
I have Stromboli vision.
Nice. All right. Anybody else doing anything? So you hear this conversation ongoing. Anybody?
I'm kind
I
of
feel like
curious.
it's
I'm-
something, but go
I'm
ahead.
curious to know if this is something with the trading company. Yes.
I'll have a secret. Laura walks out in front of everyone. Is like, blah, 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 blah. And how'd they react?
You come out and say blah blah blah. Blah. That's what you say.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's the most intelligent thing he can form right now.
All right. Well, they are alarmed as you just throw right in, and predictably reach for their weapons. And the half orc here holds up his hand and says, "Wait." Tells them to stay their weapons, and he looks at you and says, "Take a step closer." He says, "Who are you, and what are you doing?"
I go, mad, and that's my role.
Da.
Um,
I'm just watching. I know what I'm going to say at a certain point, but I'm just watching this play out.
No amount of preparation can prepare you for the thing like this. So you
I
kind
don't
of
have any pluses anymore. That's right.
you kind of speak incoherently at him, and he looks at his guards and says, he repeats his statement. He says, "Who are you and what are you doing here?" Much more forcefully this time.
I go, and that's it.
All right. Well, he glances at his guards again, and he says, "Stay your weapons." It seems like he's just a simpleton that wandered accidentally.
I wiped the sweat off my forehead.
Plan's working perfectly.
He points to this guard over here, and he says, take him below and see if you can get him a warm meal. Don't let him interfere with anything, and then send him on his way.
Oh, food. That's sweet.
He'll be none the wiser.
It's so nice
Not
of
like-
him.
He says it's not like he could report us to the crown anyway.
I say thank you, and then
I'm gonna cast disguise self and appear as the king and just walk in and say, "What's going on in here?"
Are you really?
No, I'm not gonna do that.
That would be the most. All hell breaks loose.
so Craig, how's your campaign end?
They haven't even started the main quest yet. They spent too much time doing all the
Some
side quests.
retard getting bread in the basement.
We hit level 20 fighting mud crabs.
Yeah. All right. So they take me to the basement. Well, I was not expecting at all. So
You were expecting them to have benevolent kindness.
yeah.
Well, if I hear that, why don't I just go back and tell the party, and then we'll just wait until he comes out.
They're just gonna leave you there, Lore.
I mean, that's fine.
They're just gonna leave you.
Well, they said they're gonna feed him. If we go in there now, they might freak out or something.
Well, I mean, they take me. The probably two of them that take me down to the basement. So then the lone guard will be here by himself.
It could start like they go down in the basement. We could start something, but I don't even know if that's necessary.
All right, they take Lore.
Okay, I'm gonna take you off the map then,
All
because
right,
I don't want to reveal the rest of the map. And just drop down into the pop up to by the fire real quick.
Oh, two. Hold on.
You know what I should do? I
Hold
should just wait. Before you go in there, I should just go in there and do the same thing. We should just all go in there and just be like,
Act like a bunch of simpletons that just got lost.
oh.
Whenever you said that you were going to use disguise self as the king, I thought that was probably one of the funniest things.
What's going on in here?
I'm sorry, I moved him, and I didn't know you guys were talking.
That's fine.
So I'll pop back up, and I'm gonna take a piss. So then, John,
Hey, railroader. Can we
What?
be in our own goddamn Discord? Like
Yeah,
without
sorry.
you
I'll
fucking
be-
slapping your dick around? or-
okay.
My face feels violated. All right, Dave. What's the plan? You're gonna do the exact same thing that Laura did.
Oh, we're telling them that we should just all walk in there, pretend we're stupid, and get a free lunch.
Then you have to do a performance check, I'm sure.
Oh shit.
Why
Performance
is
still
this?
come?
Why is the simpleton in full plate armor?
You know what? I'm just gonna do the disguise self thing. I feel like that's the best.
Yeah, I'm the best. I'm gonna come up next to you.
Cop. I'm not only a cop. I'm the cop.
All right. So the plan is, Laura's getting food, and you guys are gonna sneak attack these other guys, or Dave's gonna sneak attack those guys.
I don't know. Do
Either
you guys?
way,
Are we gonna?
Laura's living his dream right now, so he's happy.
Right. He's getting free lunch.
Yeah, he doesn't care. I mean, does he really want to be rescued at this point? Probably not.
I mean, not to bet a game, but we just want to. Is he just to stay here and then get himself entangled in a mess and then?
I mean, that was not to metagame. No, that was not the plan at all. So. But if he does get stuck, that's his fault, not yours.
Piss them all off, and then it would just obviously. I think it would start an encounter, but
Yeah, but then at that point, like, I don't know, like role playing lore, like I don't know who he would follow at that point. Like he might be aggressive towards you guys since he was handed food. But my new character obviously would not be for lore.
your new character might be like, "What the hell are you guys doing?"
I'm getting the fuck out of here.
You're running in this cave, fighting people over a guy that's literally just basically a beach volleyball at this point with the handprint and a face on it. I can walk
Wilson.
around. Yeah. Well, I mean, what do you guys want to? What's our vote? What do you guys want to? What do you want to do here? So I guess our options are A, just leave.
Right.
The other thing you could do, I could go in there and be like, "Oh, sorry about my friend. He's a little slow," and try to collect them. We just, we just wandered in here by accident.
I think that might also start an encounter. I think.
No. I could persuade them. I think.
Okay. So I think
I have
really like it's either rescue lore or just like dip out since there's not really anything worth in here.
Here's what I think's gonna happen. I think Lore's gonna go and eat some lunch, and the fruit that he ate happens to give him fiery dragon's breath, and he's gonna end up burning everyone down below.
He wasn't
You're
the
wrong.
hero we needed, but he wasn't the hero we deserved, but the hero we.
Something Batman. So I don't know. I'll roll a d20 for my poop. What's that? He's not the hero you need right now, but the hero you deserve or something. I don't know.
What are they doing? I don't know. I thought I'm curious about if I think that would really switch. You know what? Maybe I should listen a little longer,
And hear what they're saying to him.
see what they're really up to. And that might change. That could change kind of our options here.
Okay.
So
But-
I guess we'll let them take Lore. I'll hide out. I'll hide up there for like 5 or 10 minutes and then see if I can gather any new information.
Yeah, and are we like doing this for the king, or are we doing this for ourselves?
Ourselves, obviously.
Good.
I didn't know how long to wait. So,
Oh, you're good.
okay. So I guess you don't know what's down there. You can take him down and below.
So he gets taken down below, and then what I wanted to do was just wait and listen to try to collect new information, trying to determine what it is they're up to exactly. Because I felt like whatever they're doing could kind of really could influence our decision for the most part.
Okay. All right, so they take Lore down below, and the half-orc continues his conversation with the two guards there, and says that the mining operation is nearly finished, and the sooner we're on the water, the better. The longer.
Mining.
Sorry, go ahead.
Nothing. I'm just thinking. Mining, the decrepit mine, something they're not supposed to be doing. I'm not hatching anything off of that right now.
All right, so this guard here says, how long do you think when do you think we'll be home? And the half-orc replies, as long as the smelter holds up, like I said, we should be out of here within the next 2 days. With a favorable wind, we should make landfall in 3 or 4 days. So about a week until we're home. And we'll be all the richer for it. And King Alatar none the wiser.
Smelter.
Sounds like they're just going in for the ripoff.
What ripoff?
The ripoff.
A berserk. Why, my
No.
good sir, whatever do you mean?
It sounds like they're getting ready to rip off the king.
I mean, that's fine with me.
They're about ready to get gypserost.
Oh no, not Chips Frost. I'm gonna actually present my character up front. In front of Dave, so they don't see Dave. And I'm gonna be like, How do you need help in protecting this load that you guys are delivering?
You're just gonna pop out from around the corner?
Yeah, man. If they want to
All
fight
right.
me, they can fight me, man. I'll fuck them up.
Shit. All right. Well, you appear, pristine blue armor and pole arm in hand, and this half orc takes the pole axe off his shoulder and grips it with both hands and says, "Who the hell are you?"
I'm Kane, and I'm here to help you undermine the king.
He raises an eyebrow and glances at his companions, and he says, "What do you know of our operation?"
I know you're smelting irons and metals, and I know that you're trying to get home within a week.
He smirks. He says, "We're smelting something down there, but we'd certainly appreciate it if the king was none the wiser to our activities."
So how may I help in this endeavor?
Do you have any experience with being a boatwright, or perhaps, a shipwright?
I was a soldier for the king for many years.
How about blacksmith experience?
Yes, I do have blacksmithing experience.
He says, "That'll do. We need a hand down below."
What exactly do you need a hand with?
Smelting.
Oh, well, if you say so.
You should have seen it. We hit the mother lode. The king's a fool to leave all this here.
Well, if you lead the way, I'll help smelt whatever you need.
He holds out his axe and says, "Not so fast. We got to know we can trust you. So I'll be taking that weapon of yours.
Oh, no, you won't.
I can't have you running in here and killing all me boys
Well,
just to save the king a few coppers."
no problem. I won't save them any coin if you don't fight me.
So you say that, he pats the air defensively, and he says, "Friends, I have no desire to fight anyone. We're here to make a little coin without the king's knowledge and be on our way." This place has been abandoned for years.
All right. All right.
How do I know I can trust you guys? I mean, I'm putting a lot at stake by relinquishing my weapon. Try that.
Yeah. How do I can reclaim my weapon once I drop it?
I'll give it back to you at any time. You just have to promise not to use it on anyone.
How about I place it in an unclaimed place outside of the wall, and then you can monitor it?
Outside the cave?
Yes.
He says, "Well, if you want to leave your weapon out there, by all means, you can. But I make no promises for if it's still there. These are wild lands, after all.
All right.
That is a fine weapon. But you can leave it out there. Or," he says, "throw it in this barrel." Points this big barrel in the corner.
I'm not gonna throw it in the barrel. All right. So I leave my weapon up against the wall near Dave,
Okay.
and then I move on with the smelters.
Can you sneak in?
Yeah, follow them.
All right. So let me reveal a bit more of the map here. And you certainly can. All right. So the half orc is gonna come through here and motion you to follow. He says his name is Brannock.
I say, Hail Brannick, what do you need help with?
Hold on. He says, for the last 10 days, me and my mates have been in here mining this ore from the king, smelting it. We found an untapped vein that they left behind. And, well, we have more of the stuff than we know what to do with, and we don't have enough hands to smelt it fast enough. I know if we linger here long enough, eventually a patrol could find us. So, we need to be about our business and be away. My ship is anchored below.
So you just need me to smelt? Is that what you need?
And he says, we need a hand with smelting and whatever else you can do around the forge.
All right. So what do I roll for like doing forge work stuff?
I don't know. DM Dave, what do you roll for smelt?
Strength modifier?
Oh, what do you want? What
Just like
are you doing?
smelting,
Smelting?
forging, stuff like that.
Okay, that would be a skill. It would be some kind of knowledge check. Dwarves have stoneworking or whatever, so that would be your stone cutting. What is it? I think if you look at that, you can kind of get a rough stone cutting, tool proficiency. You may need to have like proficiency with artisans tools or mason's tools, and then stone cutting is like a history check related to the origin of stonework, and then like a history. Well, maybe not a history. Also, potentially nature could be used here. A nature check.
I mean, I have athletic, which I would assume would be proficient with doing.
I would
like,
use if
foraging.
you're pretending you're doing it, it would probably fall under performance.
I'm not gonna pretend I have like blacksmithing tools.
If you're pretending to do the assignment that Mr. Schwartz wants you to do, it's pretty much an art form if you're pretending.
Alright, let me see.
So I have artisan tools in my bag.
I roll a 10.
So I'm thinking
Smithing.
I should run up to whoever Laura's new character's name is now
Kane.
and pretend to be his squire
Oh,
and because I should be able to do better with the blacksmithing for him.
a chubby dwarf runs up.
Sir, you won't be able to smith without your items here.
I acknowledge him. I'm like, oh, my apprentice. How thank you for bringing my tools. So I was on a roll of advantage.
Yeah, I think that would give you advantage, but the DM's not really playing in.
It's not-
Wow,
I'm
you're
sorry. I'm paying attention. I was reading something.
You know how to read.
Yeah, you should get advantage since he came up in
I mean, it's shit. So
10.
yeah.
What is the 10 for?
That's
Melting?
my original? Yeah, smelting.
pretending to smell.
I can melt things. It's not that hard.
You got to move down through the rest of the place first.
Oh, okay. Do I really? Right. Yeah.
Do I really? Yeah, bro.
I mean, I'm fine with it. I have unarmed weapons. I'm fine.
So you make your way through the ruins of the mine, come to a large room here.
Oh, do they do they want me to get rid of my puny mace?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell them that I need it for smithing.
Okay. I was hoping you
I
were
was just gonna say that.
I was thinking that. I was like, you can't say anything.
Just don't roll a 2.
All right. Well, the guard looks at it and he's like, "That's an exquisite hammer you got there for smithing."
I'm gonna be all cocky and be like, "Don't you know the dwarves craft the best items?"
He nods and says, "I know a couple dwarves back home. They say that shit all the time." He says, "Very well, you may keep the weapon. And I'll have
Oh,
no
this is no weapon. I just used it to hammer things.
Like people's skulls.
I see you walk with Brannick a little more and he takes you through here.
Oh, we're going to the grand tour. Nice.
So you come through that room and out this cavern, and suddenly the cavern widens and the door frame. There's actually a metal frame in the doorway here that descends down. He says, "We're traders of the sword." He says, "We trade."
Raiders to the king,
Yeah, I get
and I
it.
attack them.
And I say, woo, go church the king.
He says,
Oh man, me and Kyle are gonna have differences.
we're what you would call smugglers. We take goods that are somewhat illicit and ferry them from one place to the other for a price.
I can assist with that.
He says, of course, there's always the threat that the Dawn Wardens might show up, but to be honest, I think they have their hands full with some other things these days. Or they might soon, I should say. So he comes to this metal doorway here, and
I'm
the
gonna
cavern-
inquire as to the trouble the Dawn Wardens are gonna fall into.
he says, "My good dwarf, you should know better than most that in the days of peace rarely last."
Oh, I'm aware of that. I just didn't know if you guys had some more information on it or not.
So he leads you into this cavern, and there's a large furnace down here, and you can hear a cacophony of hammering ongoing, and just the roaring sound of a large forge at work. And as you walk into, and by the way, this path spirals, this is a ramp, spirals downward. He here's your statement, Gradius, and looks back at you and smirks and says, I'm no traitor to the crown or anything. He says, that kind of talk would get you beheaded, of course. But I will tell you that we were contracted for this shipment of iron ore. And quite a lot of it.
How far down is it from the ramp to the floor?
Maybe 50 feet.
Holy shit, that's a hell of a ramp.
I don't know. 30 feet, maybe? I don't know. This is the map of the dead mines. How tall is it in the dead mines?
I don't remember. Could definitely tell
you
with
can
the
jump
dead
without
mines,
taking
though.
fall damage.
Yeah, you definitely take fall damage, though, from how high up it is.
Minor, like 10%. Yeah.
Unless you landed on the little supports for the center cauldron, then you can hop down from there.
Yeah. Or if you like, you know, do the teleporting thingy that mages do, they don't take fall damage.
I'm gonna ask him if he's seen a bear roaming around through here.
Somebody plays Blitzball.
You ask him if he plays blitzball?
No, Blitzball.
What's that?
It's like Blitzball, but you play it in Inferno instead of a water dome.
Oh. You're going to ask Brannick that?
No, I'm not.
He says, well, here she is. And he motions towards the furnace and says, at this rate, we'll be firing the old girl up for the next 2 days. But maybe with the help of your companion there, we can make this go by a little bit quicker. I'll pay you and we'll be on our way.
Sounds like a good plan.
So tell me about yourselves, he says as he starts walking down the ramp.
All right, so I will tell him I am a ex-soldier of the King's military who is now a mercenary looking to make a quick buck and to possibly overthrow the king.
Oh,
I'm up front, man. No holding punches.
so if you were in the Royal Army is the Dawn Wardens. I can send you some more information about that later on. But yeah, if you've been a member of the Royal Army, you'd be known as one of the Dawn Wardens.
Okay. Well,
And
I'm
then-
no longer Darn Warden, so
Sure. I'm just letting you know.
thank you.
And then I have information on mercenary troops as well. And if you have a specific one, you just send it to me and I'll add it to the list.
Gotcha.
So you say about your desire to overthrow the king, and he turns and looks at you and suddenly bursts out a boisterous belly laugh. And his laugh echoes off the walls of the chamber. And he slaps your arm and he says, that's the funniest thing I've heard in ages. Oh, overthrow the king, he says.
I
Sorry, what?
glare at him instantly.
He wipes his eye and he says, oh, calm down, calm down. He says, if you can do it, good for you, but good luck. You didn't hear about the Great Purge, huh?
No, I have not.
He says that 25 years ago, right before King Alatar was coronated, a group of old Republic loyalists rose up and tried to seize the capital, killed his brother. The king, after fending off this attack after fending off the rebels, instituted a great purge throughout the western part of the kingdom. Any and all loyalists found with ties to the old empire were put to the sword, quickly and quietly. So I admire your bluster and your eagerness. I hope you're successful, but you may die a horrible death.
I look at him and say, well, I'm not the king's brother.
Oh. And he says, fair enough. Same motions behind himself, and he says, well, there's the forge. If you and your companion would like to get to work. He says, I'll see you get paid here. When the work is completed, try not to wander too far. If you need anything, let one of the guards know. And then he walks down the hall. What are the rest? What are the other? What are you Elfie boys doing up here? Elfie bros.
I would like to sneak past them if I can.
Jesus. Joffy Bros.
That's what I'm gonna say if they see me.
Jeff the Elf. Jeff the Elf.
Can I keep my original stealth roll and try to creep past as many people as possible?
Yeah, you.
I think that would be a fun time.
What was it? It was a 23, right?
24. Almost the highest. Wait,
I wrote 26.
26. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
yeah, I wrote
better.
26.
The highest in recorded history.
Sure. How are you going to stealth past them?
Girl Scout cookies.
Well, I hope they are the coconut Samoas.
I'm gonna throw a rock and distract them.
You're going to throw a rock?
No, I'll make a. Oh shit! I can do a bird call, but then they'll try to come out, and then never mind.
Kane returns to him. Oh.
I'll tell you what. Why don't you use your bird, fly in there, make a ruckus, and have them like fly out until they leave their post, and then once bird's in trouble, you just fly out the window and just slip past them.
The guards? Let's see.
Yeah, but then I don't know what to do about the rest of them.
Well, I mean,
Alright.
they're not really causing us any harm.
Are they gonna see me if I just walk past them? Is there any like light obscure, like dust or anything?
No, those torches cast a dim light throughout the room.
I don't like that. I'm allergic to light.
I mean, you can just go in and see what happens.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna cast disguise help. Now I'll just walk in there.
What are you disguising yourself as?
Galandan Tilly Tauber, the half elf.
What does that look like?
Looks like a lore.
Like a short version, but the halfling.
Halfling elf. Halfling half elf.
Yeah.
Can they even be that small?
Am I being
A
detained?
quarterling?
Just give me your ID. You have to give me your ID when I talk to you.
Is you gonna come to my house and arrest me?
You have to give me your ID. Give me your ID right now, or you're gonna get shocking
That's
ground.
my being arrested.
You're gonna
You
get
have
shocking
probable
ground.
cause.
You need to comply right now, sir.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna cast disguise self I'm gonna walk right up to them, and if they try and stop me, I'm gonna say, "Let me in." Well, just let me in. That's it.
Okay.
I'm an important person. I have to be places. I don't have time for them. Just let me in.
All right, so you come strolling out from behind the hallway. This is what I kind of envision you looking like. Oh, you know what? I can't find it. You know that meme with Leonardo DiCaprio where he's like walking all.
I'll find one for
Toby
you.
Maguire.
Here it is.
Here. This is what I'm doing. I have my headphones on and I'm not talking to anybody.
We had two different images in our minds. All right, so you come walking out around there after wearing your ice face mask because your face was a little puffy in the morning, and this guard here stands in front of the hallway, and he's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! Where do you think you're going?"
I would say convincingly, I don't have time for you. I need to get through here.
Where are you going through here?
I don't have time to explain.
Yeah, I want to persuade him. I want to look convincing. I don't have time to explain. This doesn't concern you.
And this is how combat started on day 3.
And but one important things, friend, because no one comes down here without Brannick's leave, and I've never seen you before. You could be a spy.
I don't have time to entertain your absurd hypotheses. And I'm going to walk through the door.
All right, so you move to walk through, and he places his hand firmly on your chest and says, "You need to tell me who you are before you go down through here. Otherwise, friend, something bad could happen."
I'd like to persuade him that no, I do not. No, I do not need to tell him.
Go ahead.
Where's Lore?
I'm here to retrieve my friend. He's a little slow.
Look, only the darkness.
I'll just go with that. What did he say?
I'm his legal guardian.
Yeah.
Make a persuasion check.
He's my tax credit.
Okay.
All right, so you're saying that you're Lore's guardian or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say first that is amazing.
He's a friend of the family. He needs to be retrieved.
Needs supervision.
He says, "Who's Lore? Who is that?"
The dimwit that's just strolled into this cave.
He probably strolled in here looking for a ham sandwich or a calzone. And
Yeah, calzone. It's like
probably getting one.
He's probably getting one.
He's probably in the kitchen. Don't be alarmed.
Slow fella, can't hardly speak. Is that the one?
Oh, I'm getting impatient, but yes.
He was drooling a little bit when we saw him. Yeah, they took him down below to the meth so he could get a
Okay.
meal.
Oh, thank goodness.
Listen, if you're going through here, you got to leave your weapons here.
Oh shit.
Oh, absolutely. I'll tell you what. There's a weapon over there. I guess we'll just hang it up on the weapon closet. I take my longbow and I put it over there.
Okay.
Man, am I gonna be the only one armed in the dead mines?
I
No,
mean, I have.
How are we
I
gonna
have,
kill Van Cleef with no weapons?
I have unarmed. I have talons.
I have a little bit of a concealed carry going on. Not that they need to know. I have a handgun. If things go bad.
Glock 9.
I'm sorry. I thought this was a character. All right. So he stands aside and he says, all right, you set your weapons up. You can go. He says, go on down past the smelter. You should find him. While that's going on, I want to check back in on Savick and Gradius. Gradius, where the fuck are you at? Oh, yeah, you're down here. Savick, you're the only one in the back of the cavern, so what are you doing?
First of all, I'm gonna go ahead and start looking for a certain spell component that might be in this cave.
Okay.
I'm looking for a little bit of guano.
Sorry, you cut out.
I'm looking for like a rolled up ball of guano.
You have some poop.
That poop.
Wow.
Okay. Why don't you make, I don't know, what would that be? Like nature or survival or...
Yeah, I guess so. Or just like a, okay. Yeah.
I don't know what would I don't know what would you roll to try and find that? I mean, I guess you wouldn't have to roll. You could just go spend some time crawling around to find it.
Yeah, I was thinking more along the lines of like a perception check.
Yeah, I mean, I was just throwing stuff out there. Yeah, you can make perception check.
All right.
Anytime I do that and it doesn't sound like what you want to roll, just let me know because I'm just usually thinking out loud.
Okay.
$20. Okay. All right. So you spend some time searching around, and you can spot two piles of tiny piles of bat guano up here against this wall, and over here against this wall.
Okay.
Probably enough to fill like a small jar, but it's gonna be fucking gross. Just so you know.
Right. And that's why I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get close to the piles and I'll go ahead and cast Mage Hand.
Nice.
So I'll have the Spectral Hand start picking up the... I'll have the Spectral Hand start picking up the piles of bat guano and putting them into like an isolated bag.
Yeah, do you have a container for them?
Yep.
Okay. Probably would want to use that to store water after that.
I don't plan on it.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and then after I'm done harvesting the guano, I'm going to go ahead and start walking towards the entrance of the dead mines. And Let's see here. How do I want to do this? Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I am going to I'm going to go ahead and walk to pretty close to around the corner. And I guess the two guards are there.
Yeah.
What I'm going to go ahead and then let's see here. All right, let's try this. So I'm going to reach into my my components bag and pull out like a bit of fleece. And
Okay.
let's see, somatic and material. I'm going to go ahead and start manipulating the bit of fleece in my hand. And over here in the corner, I'm going to use minor illusion. And I'd like to have that as like I'd like to create an illusion of maybe like a hooded figure. Just in this spot. And then what I would like to do is have Mage Hand go over and act as the arm of the hooded figure and start telling the guards to silently like coax them over from their spots.
How would you like him to do that?
Just with like a simple hand gesture. Like I can't physically do anything with minor illusion, but I'm also incorporating the use of Mage Hand with it.
Okay. Yeah, he can do that.
All right.
Let me see if I got a hooded figure. All right, so this hooded figure materializes and given the command to motion these two guards over. Where did you want him to motion them to? Past you.
Yeah, I wanted the figure down
Over
here
here.
in the corner.
Got it. All right, so he materializes and kind of extends this ethereal hand out, this shadowy hand out, and kind of makes a come hither motion to these two guards. And this guard here in the corner is the first one to spot him, and he takes his one-handed axe out of his sheath and walks over and says, "Who are you?" And this other guard here follows his lead, and they close in, weapons drawn, flank him like this. They say, "Hood down. Let me see your hands."
Give
I'm
the
gonna
jazz hands.
tell Mage Hand to make like a wait a second motion or like just a minute, but without like any without any vocal components to it. Just kind of asking them to hold on a second.
Okay.
And I think while that's going on, can I make a stealth check to try and start sneaking past them?
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
12. All right.
So I'm basically only looking to move to about right here in stealth.
Okay. All right.
Let me make sure. All right. So as the specter starts kind of motioning them to come over and hold on, wait a second. I'm going to start creeping out from the wall just ever so slightly, and then I'm going to go ahead and use phase step to teleport into in behind the door.
Okay. Very nice. Anything else?
No, and I guess this would play out like if the guards would then approach the specter and they would go to attack it, the specter would disappear, and so would the hand.
The hand wouldn't. Okay.
Well, the hand would. I would have the hand disappear too. Or
Okay.
when they go to slice it, I would have the hand wave goodbye.
Wave goodbye.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. All right, so we'll go back down to the forge. What's going on at the forge, Gradius and Kane?
I guess we're going to attempt to make some ignits.
Yes.
And we all know what's going to happen to these guards if they get a little too ignorant.
I like it.
Oh my god.
I like that. I jotted down my book. Supposed to do roll like a d20 with advantage or something.
Yeah, since he's assisting you, yeah.
17.
Nice. All right, so you guys get down into the forge and just start working away. You grab some of the ore and throw it into the furnace, and it begins to liquefy. And I don't really know all the stages of blacksmithing, but I think then you pour it into a cast and let the cast settle, and that creates the bar. Pretty sure, not sure though. So
Sounds about right.
all right, so you go ahead and start making the ore. If you want to do anything else, let me know. There are a bunch of different blacksmiths around the area as well. A dwarf, a human, a dwarf and 2 humans.
Can I ask like the dwarf if what he's up to, like if he's like a prisoner or if he's like doing this for like fun or something like that?
Okay, he's right here. He's big barrel chested dwarf, and I got a picture of him here somewhere. Somewhere. Here we go. I'll put it in Discord. So it kind of looks like that. So he's hammering away. Looks like he's forging a couple weapons with the iron. He says, slave, my goodness, no. He says, I'm in this for the coin, laddie. He says, a job like this, I won't have to work for another 6 months, maybe more. And he looks at you and asks, what are you doing here?
Oh, just the same. Looking my way to make some gold.
He says, you stay with this company, lad, and you'll get rich in no time. But there's always the risk of falling afoul of the law. It's kind of meta, Gallandan, but it's not what they're making, but the fact that they're taking the iron from the king's mine.
So, quick question.
Yeah.
Why do you keep trying to get us to join a gang?
I'm not. I'm trying to make the world expansive with different factions. Like you guys encountered Setting Sun cultists and then Blackjack's bandits and now these smugglers. Like I'm just trying to make the world feel expansive. It's not my fault you guys keep wanting to wander off into the wilderness where there are all these groups of people.
Them if they know where the bandit camp is.
Dave, I can't hear a character.
Who are you asking?
Everybody. Everybody.
You got that? All right, so I guess you asked the guard closest to you. He shakes his head. No, he says, but from what I hear, they're all over these parts.
Okay, well, are you guys encountering them?
He nods. He says, a couple of the boys killed a couple of them on the trail the other day. Tried to rob them.
Well, they tried to rob you guys.
Aye, he nods. Yeah, they got a couple of our boys going down to the stream for fresh water. And on the way back, 4 or 5 of them tried to get the jump on our boys, but they're good fighters. We left them out in the sun for the animals.
I'm gonna put my cards down and I'm gonna reveal my hand and say, well, we thought you were them and at first, oh, whoops. I thought you were them. I guess these people, I don't know any of these other people. I want to say if there's anything that they know about where they're at. These guys aren't the bandits, are they? I'm starting to double think.
So you tell him that you thought that they were the bandits, and he kind of chuckles and laughs at that. He says, well, in a manner of speaking, you could say that we are stealing from the king right now. But we're not that scum that preys on travelers as they're walking down the road.
Honestly, I don't think I have a problem with these guys.
He says that they're just taking what was left behind and overlooked. He says, what's the harm in that? They left it here.
I didn't notice you were taking anything. I didn't see anything here.
He gets a little nervous and says, that's exactly right. We're not taking anything. And he winks at you.
Well, if there's anything they can
Better
say,
warn that
help us.
smuggler about Gallandan's quick fingers.
Oh, you asked about do they know where the bandits are?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if since they're in the area and they have a problem with them, then I thought perhaps they would clue us in a little bit.
Sure. He says, you might want to speak to Brannock a little more about that.
Okay, yes.
But he says, I feel pretty confident they're just south of here. But they'd come out that they'd come out in daylight like that and ambush us just getting fresh water, they got to be close.
More from the mountain direction or the forest direction?
He thinks the question over a second and says, I don't think they could be holed up just in those woods. I think they're probably in a cave like this one somewhere. But can't say for certain. Can't say I care to find out either.
Well, yeah, it would help your operation if you had one less thing to worry about. So
He nods, says, well, the threat of them ambushing us is a pain in the arse. So if they were gone, we would certainly appreciate it.
how much would it be worth to you if they were gone?
He smirks again and says, you really need to talk to Brannock about that. He says, I don't make decisions around here. I just beat up people.
Okay, where's the person at?
He says, go on down this ramp, past the forge, and down the hall there. And he points straight ahead, just down at the lower level. He says, go down through there, and you'll find him.
Watch the lawyers getting like cannibalized or something. I just trusted you guys. My take is that if they are who they say they are, let's kind of like secure a little bit of a fee for disposing of bandits or robbers, we should say. But yeah, maybe we should pause there.
Oh, you want to call it?
Well, I just saw they were saying they gotta go, but
Who said they had to go? I didn't see anything.
in Discord.
Oh, Kyle and John both need to call it.
Yeah.
If they got to bounce, that's fine. If you just want to go down here and talk to the guy, that's fine too. So you have something to build off of for next session.
I'll do that.
Are you guys, is it cool that we didn't do any combat? Barely? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
figured
I'm
we
fine
had-
with that.
We pretty much had one big long combat encounter in the last session. So
That's fun.
I just want you guys to have fun, But yeah, if you got to go, Kyle, no worries. He's just going to go down here and yes, sometimes it's nice just to do the social stuff. But yeah, he's just going to go down here and talk to the guy and then I'll have a recap and everything. So
Just remember, kids, any session can be a combat session if you're brave enough.
yeah, John was like trying to goad that dude into a fight. He was like, "You want to fight?" And the guy was like, "Not really." All right, Gallon Dan. Well, if you want to make your way down the hallway, you can. All right. Yeah, I'm good to keep going for just a couple minutes if you want to get down here.
I think we'll just work this out here.
All right, so you make your way down the hall, and there's groups of smugglers just kind of standing around talking about current events. And as you walk past this group, this guy here in the red bandana, he's got a curved sword, and he's holding it out, and he flourishes it and stabs his head, and he's like, and that's how I skewered the bastard. Fucker thought he could get the drop on me. And the other two laugh and say, they should have known better than to attack you like that. I keep telling the the captain, we ought to move on down there and clear them out. But he says, no, we don't need the heat. One of these days, though, those boys are going to come in here and clear us out and take everything we worked so hard for.
Okay.
So they're having a conversation.
I will keep strolling by. Things that make you go,
All right, so you get down here and you hear the sound of water kind of rushing in and out of this cavern. And it becomes apparent that this tunnel leads down to access to the sea. And ahead of you, there's a pier that juts around to an island. And on that island, you see three individuals. You spot Lore strumming happily on a lute and munching on a piece of bread. The half-orc Brannick and someone in a fine red robe that you don't recognize. So you walk up and the person, it's an elf in the red robe, is speaking to Brannick, and Brannick seems to be reassuring this person of something. And so as you walk up, you can hear the elf say, I need to ensure that the shipment will arrive on time. And Brannick pats the air defensively in front of him, and he says, of course. He says, it will be delivered on time. We need 2 more days at the most. I have some extra hands here helping. We'll be prepared to deliver it on time. You can be sure to tell your lord that. And the elf responds to that he says, my lord is not fond of delays. So be certain that you can fulfill your obligations, or your payment will be the least of your troubles. And Brannick replies that there's no need to be making threats of that sort around here. I said I'd have your goods, and I will. I deliver on every contract. Just have my payment ready. All right, and with that, he looks up and sees you. And he says, you there, who are you?
I'm Gallandan Moon Whisper.
I wasn't sure if you were answering for Lore for a second. Gee, now that you asked me, I don't know. Do any of us really know who we are?
Let me think about that for.
All right, so you say that, and he rests his elbow on his axe, and he says, "What are you doing here, Gallandan Moon Whisperer?"
They told me to talk to you about the bandit trouble.
He gives you an appraising look and says, "Hi, I have time to discuss that." He gives his attention back towards the other elf in the red robe and says, "Tell your master what I've said. I'll have the shipment for him in 3 days." And the elf nods, gives you a sideward glance, and steps through a dimension door and disappears. So once the elf is gone, Brannick sighs a heavy sigh of relief. Well, at least that's over with. Nothing like a little casual threat on your life, huh? I'll tell you. Some clients are better than others. He says, so you come to help with the bandit problem, huh?
It's correct. Do you happen to know where they are? And I feel like, I feel like sort of, I mean, I have no idea what you guys are doing down here. It's none of my business, but I feel like whatever those bandits are doing over there, that's everybody's business as far as I'm concerned. And thought perhaps maybe we could work out a little deal about taking care of that.
Oh,
Doesn't seem like they're gonna help you with your tasks at hand.
I forgot to reveal this ship. My bad. There's a big ship down here. But if you played the Dead Mines, you already know that. He says,
That Dead Mines map.
it is, yeah.
Holy shit.
He says, well, we'd be grateful for any assistance. He says, they are certainly a menace to my own men and can't speak for how the people in these lands afford living with them. He says, you'd think that their king would ride out in force against such a menace that plagues a whole region. We think that they might be located south of here. That's at least where their attack came from. Several of my men were ambushed when they were gathering fresh water at the stream the other day. And they approached from the south. So we've scouted the region north of here to the coast. We didn't find any other caves on this mountain. So we think that they are south of here. Whether they're in the forest or holed up in another cave system is hard to say. But it would be difficult to survive in these woods, I would think. With patrols, of course.
Yeah, I forget what I was gonna say. Shit. Completely forgot what I was gonna say. So, I don't know, whatever it was I was gonna say was gonna be related to, excuse me, looking out kind of like, oh, I remember now. I take out the map and say where to sort of do you think that they would be located? Because we have them here. We think they're here. That what is that? Would you confirm that, or do you have a different spot?
He takes a look at your map and he's very intrigued. He says, this is a map of trade routes and sea routes. And he's drawn to the X that you point to on the map and he says, that's close. I would think that would be where they're holed up. Maybe a day's travel, give or take. Hard to say. The mountain range stretches on and on, but they certainly can't be north of here. We would have spotted them.
Okay. And I understand you guys are running some kind of a business here. Not really my business, exactly what it is, but from one business person to another, I have to say I myself am sort of in the same universe. I'm playing the same game here. So what would it be worth to you if you didn't have to worry about them interfering with your operation here? Yeah.
The bandits?
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you, as captain, I'm authorized to pay a certain amount of coin for troubles such as these. It's built into my contract, of course. So, what do you think your efforts would be worth? I should ask.
Well, I would like to persuade this person that the bandits are probably the biggest concern of their life. Like, there's nothing worse than these bandits. You know? I mean,
Those fucking bandits.
yeah, I mean, they're attacking people on the Gold Road. Anybody that has money on them has got to be careful. I mean, what are you doing here? I mean, I think you're in the game too. So it's like, if they come for you, if they figure that you're being paid for this, or they catch wind of that, you're gonna have you're gonna have two problems. You're gonna have a triple threat. You're gonna have no money. You're gonna have a bandit attack, and then whoever your superiors are also gonna be unhappy. So I'm just painting the whole picture here. So in order to make this operation more cohesive, the thing is running the way they should, I think it would be worth every gold coin that they were no longer a threat.
Roll persuasion. So you say that, and he looks over his shoulder towards where he was having the conversation with the elf, and he confesses that I can suffer no delays in delivering this shipment. I know that for certain.
Yeah, of course not.
And he says, beyond that, I know I'm a smuggler at heart, but I'm not heartless. I know these bandits plague the people of this land. That said, I can scarcely go collect a reward from the king for my efforts. Should I dispatch you? So
Whoa, nobody say anything about smuggling.
he says,
I
of
think
course.
it just looks like you're transporting goods.
Exactly.
Here we go.
9. Okay. I'll say he's persuaded by part of your argument. He admits that he can't be late on the shipment and that the bandits are a plague to the region. He says he would be glad if something was done about them. But that would depend on if you can kill them all or not, I suppose.
Yeah. And I assume, taking proof would be taken if the leader or someone or something was removed. I think something to evidence the fact that they're gone. Okay.
He nods and he says, bring me the bandit leader's head and an ear from every bandit. Since they heard of our operation here and deigned to come try and take our goods, bring me their ears. For every ear, I'll give you 2 gold pieces.
Inside too.
Okay.
No, look.
What?
Look.
Copy.
Jetty boy was in the blanket.
He's inside there. Okay, every ear is 2 gold. Well, that sounds like a deal.
He says, that's a good amount of money for an adventurer like yourself.
You know how many there, can you estimate the number of men, perhaps? Or she, or whoever?
He shakes his head. He says, it would be impossible for me to guess. I did hear that their leader was taken, that he was finally apprehended and taken to the capital, but I can't say for certain. I thought they would have dispersed, but they're like rats in a den.
Yeah, power vacuum, kind of just someone might have swooped in there. You think it's more than
He says my men killed 5 of them the other day.
Yeah.
So
I guess they got numbers to throw around.
whatever they are, they're 5 less. Plus whatever were killed on the Gold Road, of course, when their leader were taken.
I'm playing with my cat right now. Sorry.
No worries.
He just I was messing with him and he just like bit me, BB. And then I played limp with my hand and he like, oh, I'm sorry, and he just licked my hand.
That's sweet.
He's it's wintertime and they're long haired and
Yeah.
their coat is really poof.
Aw.
They're really fluffy.
Yeah, I need to meet these kitty cats.
I think they still act like kittens, but they're I told you the one like 10 burritos heavy.
Yeah.
And then I have Chetty here. He's got quite a personality. He acts like he's a intern. Like he's interning being a person. He's just not very good at it, but he shows up every day.
That's why he's an intern. He's
I
not
know.
good. He's just there.
Yeah. He's my buddy though. Okay. Well, it looks like what we say here. What's the person's name that I'm talking to? I'm gonna write it down, and then they said it was what 2 coins or 3 coins per year, for
2 gold pieces per ear and 10 gold
That's
pieces
it.
for the bandit head. And his name is Brannick.
Really? Okay, let's write this down.
And he's a half orc, and he carries like a long handled axe. I forget what kind of axe that's called. Bearded 2-handed axe, maybe.
NGP. That's gruesome though.
What, the ears?
Yeah, we'll just have the dwarf handle it.
Yeah, I'm sure he won't.
Okay. He can practice slapping on the head.
He'll be so happy.
It's not an elf job, so. The elf job was securing the deal here.
Yeah. Well,
It's
I know we
a
didn't
team
do
effort.
I know we didn't do any combat, but I think it's nice to just do the social sessions after. Like last week, we just had one really long combat encounter. So, Wes, I know you didn't do much. I'm sorry, buddy.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine with that. I have plenty of role play things that I could do.
Okay.
Like that I've been thinking about. So
All right. Well, yeah, we'll have I'm gonna bring my laptop to Florida, so we should be able to play. It might be a
nice.
little later. I have some work things to do, but I'll advise of that, of course. Yeah, I don't want to go. Dude. I told Kyle, I was like, because his daughter has pink eye. I was like, tell her to put a finger in my eye so I don't have to go. Give me pink eye. Like, I don't care.
That's what happens if you start picking up pieces of guano.
Yeah, you better wash your hand. Yeah, that's why you get mage hand. You better wash mage hand.
Man, I was hoping that there would be a moment where, like, there were several things I was thinking about how the guards would react, and one of the last things that I was going to have Mage Hand do is shake his hand.
That's funny.
But I thought dismissing it as it waves goodbye as the illusion just kind of disappears was pretty good also.
Yeah, that was funny.
Florida.
Yeah.
What part?
Orlando.
Orlando. That's where Disney is, right?
Yeah, but I'm not. Well, I'm going to Epcot, but
I was looking at somewhere in Florida. Was it Tampa or I feel like it was south of Tampa. Maybe it was Fort Myers.
Miami.
But there was a very like sushi and Asian cuisine kind of area place.
Nice.
So, because it by the water, so. I was
Dude,
like,
Wes and I had sushi and ramen on Saturday.
Yeah, I was good.
It was good. It was really good, man. The ramen there is incredible.
Yeah, that was the first
Yeah.
time that I had it there.
I mean, it really surprises you, right? I mean, the sushi's good there too, but
when?
what's that?
Where was this?
Oh, just Sakura. Yeah.
We were gonna go. We were gonna go.
Ramen?
Yeah, they have ramen now.
That's good.
We were gonna go to sushi, not sushi heaven. We are gonna go to Issei Noodle, but I was feeling kind of shitty from the party, so I was like, dude, let's just go someplace local. I don't feel like driving that far. Not that it's far, but when you feel like shit, you know.
Yep.
Dude, we put a serious hurting on that beer, Wes. I mean, I got 3 cases of beer, and there were only
Couple left.
like 11 of them left or something. Plus, they broke into liquor. You missed. That was a fun time, Dave. Wish you could have made it. It was really fun, really chill and laid back. We just hung out. Everybody just kind of hung out in the kitchen and drank and shot the shit.
Oh, I wanted to come.
It was a good time. No, I'll have another one. Don't worry. I'll have another one. Make sure you guys can come.
Halloween Monday.
Halloween Monday. All right.
I'll
Well,
show up.
I was just gonna say we'll call it here. We can still chill, but yeah, we'll call it here and pick it up again.
I'm looking at islands off of the Key West,
Dude, you
and
should.
then realized there's a Dry Tortugas National Park, and I'm wondering what the hell is going on there.
If you're trying to travel, you should talk to my mom. Like, she takes care of everything.
Yeah, well, I think you can only get here through boat.
Yeah, she can take care of that.
That looks cool, but then I realized I actually saw Havana, like, just right there. I guess I didn't realize there's a little island in the Gulf of Mexico. At some places.
Yeah, I've never even heard of those. They don't teach
Right.
you that in the American education system.
Or if they just had you memorize tiny islands. I didn't know that. Like, there's this tiny island that is off the tip of South Africa, off the tip of Argentina, north of Antarctica. And you can't find it on a map unless you know where you're looking, and there's something historic there. But it's like really remote. It's like really centered. What is that? Wait. What was that? I like Antarctica because here's the French Southern Antarctic Island. Weird stuff happens there. Antarctica.
Yeah? Like, what kind of weird stuff?
Like, I think you get shot if you show up.
Oh. Well, why would you want to go there anyway?
There's something going on. There's like, hold on. the Temple of the One, Antarctica.
Temple of the One. That sounds like a D&D dungeon there, boys.
Yeah, it does.
Oh,
Well, geez, why? I wouldn't go there. No fucking way.
okay. Google that. It's something's coming up. There's I don't know. It's like a weird structure or something.
Bro,
The
it was
pyramid.
in Ancient Aliens.
Yeah, hold on. I'm on maps right now. Just Google Maps. And there's this place called the Pyramid.
They do have pyramids in Antarctica. Geez, what the fuck? But it's been this way since, the Ice Age. Maybe before.
I think I learned in school that Antarctica used to add like biomass underneath the sheet of the ice.
Yeah, you know what's going to happen when all that permafrost melts and all the methane gets out?
All the creatures that
Would you like
lie
all the-
dormant will wake
all
up.
All the bacteria from the ancient world.
That it's like, oh, there's gonna be a pandemic if the ice melts because I found that island. Because like you said, there's bacteria. Where's what is that place called? Beauvoot? How do you even say that?
Beirut.
Bouvet Island.
Bouvet.
Yeah.
It's probably French.
Subantarctic volcanic island. That's the one I was talking about. It's claimed by Norway. It's an uninhabited subantarctic volcanic island. And it's the world's remote island. I found it. It's really hard to find. Just because of where it is, there's just nothing there, nobody there. Why would you want to go there? I think I saw somebody get there by boat in the story, and then they died kind of like in mysterious circumstances.
Did you know that there's an island off the coast of South America that's filled with like very poisonous snakes? And it's totally off limits to people. Like the Navy, I think it's the Brazilian Navy patrols the water and is like, hey, like there's one of those deadly snakes every 3 feet. That's the amount of coverage that they have on that island. It's called Snake Island. Look it up.
De los Estados.
Something like that. Let me tell you though. No thanks, man. Absolutely not. I wouldn't go there for $1 trillion.
They have a couple of Isla de Siete, Isla Hornos. I don't know what snake is. Gravy.
Gravy.
That's what Isla Gravy. Grevy. I'm trying to find that island you're talking about.
I had it with these mother trucking snakes on these motherfucking Oh, sorry, I tried to say mother trucking, but I just swore instead. Whoops.
There's a weird, like, Antarctic treaty, and apparently, like, all these countries from, like, US, Russia, everybody has, like, military or scientists there. And they just sort of do, I don't know what they do. Antarctic Treaty. The Antarctic Treaty.
Yo, did you guys have fun with the session?
Yes, I did very much. Even though
I feel bad that we didn't do more
no,
action-packed stuff.
no, I was I was fine with getting bits of bat guano, messing around with Mage Hand for a little bit.
Are you
whole.
gonna use? Are
What's
you gonna
that?
use that with the sulfur to make fireballs?
Yep,
I knew it.
of course.
I admire your dedication to tracking your spell components because
Yeah,
I don't enforce that. Although I
Yeah,
appreciate that,
I
I'm
thought
gonna
it would
reward
be
that.
I thought it would be an interesting way how to do this character. If, like,
Yeah.
for instance, I mean, I have a spell book, and it's like it'd be interesting to go out and maybe like. Then my next question was, can I pick up some spider webs, right?
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty. I have this whole thing planned out with Mage Hand too, but I think I'm gonna save that for higher levels.
Yeah. Sure.
But yeah, I thought it was kind of fun, looking for spell components and stuff like that, and then messing around with Minor Illusion a little bit and Mage Hand combo.
Yeah. I honestly didn't know what was gonna happen. If you guys were gonna kill these guys or what.
The thing that I really liked about this session, right? Because it's like this.
Yeah.
It's just it basically took place in a cave for the entire time. And the funny part is that everyone went in and got into the hideout their own specific way,
Yeah.
which I thought was really, like, it just wasn't a group thing. It was kind of just like, okay, this is how these characters would approach this situation and how they would get in by themselves.
Yeah. Agree.
So it was like one of those multiple story point of views from the characters kind of episodes.
Sure.
Where it was like, all right, this is how it's like we're all getting ready to jump out from behind the wall, and then it's just like it breaks off into, oh, this is how this character gets in, and this is how this character gets in. So I thought that was particularly cool.
Yeah, I agree.
It might not have like seemed like that, but that's what I was thinking about. I was like, oh, it's kind of cool how everyone got into the dead mines, basically.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, I could have made these guys hostile from the start, but they're really not. They're just there doing a job kind of like on the side, like without the crown knowing, So I really want to leave it up to you guys. Like if John would have opened up and combat would have started, yeah, But they weren't necessarily there to fight. They're just there to, get their quota and go.
Right.
So, but yeah, it really could have came down to whatever. Man, I like having John at the table, but sometimes he's like, I'm going to do this. And then he's like, no, I'm just kidding. And I'm like, okay, well, I thought you were serious.
I thought his wyvern might have been like a character thing, where he actually gets a worm like that as like a familiar or a pet.
Yeah,
I didn't know he was just out killing that kind of stuff.
He should have. I was either gonna. Well, when I think about it now, what I should have done was have him fighting like a griffin or something, and then you guys could have all got in on that.
Right.
But he texted me like 40 minutes before the session started and was like, "Hey, I want to appear tonight. I want to come out of the woods and kill something." I was like, okay, well, I had to look on like the forest encounter table and find something that would be easy enough for him to take out on his own, Right. So, yeah, I mean, if I could change it, I would have made it like a griffin or something that you guys could all fight. But, he honestly should get a Wormling companion. I think that would be really cool for his character.
I think there's a yeah, I don't know I don't know what the specifics are of his character, and I don't know if that would be I don't know too much of the homebrew behind it. I don't know if maybe giving him that would be like way too like OP. I don't know what his character looks like, or if it's just kind of like a retextured like fighter kind of build or something along those lines.
He sent me his character sheet. Let me open it up here. Tell you. Holy shit. I talk to John every day, so it's like there's a million messages in here. All right, let me check this out. Yeah, he looks like he's a fighter reskin.
With jump, I
Yeah,
hope.
heavy armor, light armor, medium armor, shields. He gets second win, action surge. Yeah, so it looks like he's just a reskin fighter that
Oh,
has
so it's
jump.
like a fighter subclass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's mostly around. Okay. His martial arts type is Dragoon. He gets jump attack. He took Polearm Master. Aarakocra, because he can fly and use his talons. Yeah, it's going to be cool. I mean, it definitely adds another dimension to combat since he can take to the skies.
And we can take disguise.
He has a disguise ability.
No, I said he can take to the skies.
So that like he's this guy, this guy.
Yeah. That is exactly what I said.
Cool.
All right, boys. Well, I'm going to go. I am glad you guys had fun, and we're going to try and pick it up next week when I'm in Florida.
Sounds good, man.